Most people don't talk about the bottom, not because it's rare, because it's the loneliest place a person can be. And the silence that puts you there doesn't just stop when you hit the floor. I've been to that place, not close to it, not near it, all the way in. And I'm going to talk about it today. Not because it's easy, because someone listening right now is either there or getting close. And they need to know that someone has been where they are and came back with something that actually held. My name is Brent Beavers, founder and CEO of TRB Hope Foundation, a veteran and former law enforcement officer. This is episode 4. If you haven't heard episodes 1 through 3, go back and start there. You don't have to, but the bottom makes more sense when you understand the silence that builds the road to it. Today we're going to go all the way there. No cleanup, no safe distance, just the truth about what the bottom actually looks like from inside it. People use the word bottom a lot. Rock bottom, hitting rock bottom like it's one big moment. One clear crash. That's not how it worked for me. The bottom is not a moment. It's a place. It's what happens when you've been holding it together for so long that you just run out. Everything you used to keep going stops working, all at the same time. It's tired that sleep doesn't fix. It's showing up to things that used to matter and feeling nothing. It's being in a room full of people and being completely gone. But you look fine, so nobody knows. And here's the part I really want you to hear. The bottom is where the future stops feeling like yours. Not sad, not struggling, past that. It's the place where you stop seeing a reason to keep going. Where the weight of everything you're carrying starts to feel like something the people around you would be better off without. I know that place. I'm not guessing. I've been in it. And I want to say directly to anyone who is there right now, the math your brain is running is wrong. Every bit of it. And I know it feels like it's real. It felt real to me too. But the tool you're using to measure your worth is the same tool that's broken. You can't trust a cracked measuring stick. The bottom doesn't happen overnight. It's slow. It builds. One thing at a time. It starts with the silence. The armor goes up. People can't reach you. And then the things you've been using to keep the pain at bay start to disappear. The job, the purpose, the people, the reason to get up. And for my veterans and first responders listening, this hits different. These are men and women who were built to function inside a mission. The pain had somewhere to go. The job gave it a container or an outlet. When the job ends, the pain doesn't leave with it. It stays. And now it has nowhere to go. And a man carrying that much weight with no outlet is a man who's quietly running out of road. And that's not weakness. That just happens when something real has been building for a long time with no way out. And the isolation makes it worse. Because when you're alone, the bad thoughts have no competition. Nobody is pushing back. Nobody notices the shift. Nobody can see what's happening because the armor made sure of it. The bottom doesn't arrive with a crash. It arrives with a silence so heavy the man inside it can't remember feeling anything else. What I'll say is this. There was a version of me that had decided it was over. It's not loud, not dramatic, just quiet. And completely convinced I had run out of reasons. I thought the people around me would be better off without the weight of me. I thought the most responsible thing I could do was just to stop. And that's what the bottom told me. And it was wrong. Every single word of it. Here's the question this whole series has been building to. When everything is gone, when you're at the bottom, when you've got nothing left, what holds? Not what's supposed to hold, what actually held for me. And that's Jesus Christ. And that's not just a religious answer. Not what I say because I'm expected to say it. My actual ground. The thing that was still there when I had nothing left. The thing that didn't need me to be okay to be real. The thing that held the weight when I couldn't hold anything. That didn't look like a big moment. It didn't look like a prayer that fixed everything. It looked like a man at the end of himself finding out the ground was still there, that something true about him still existed under all of it, under everything that had been stripped away, everything that had happened. The TRB method says this: there is a truth that exists outside your pain, outside your performance, outside what you've lost and what's been done to you. That truth doesn't need you to be strong. It doesn't need you to have it together. It just needs you to still be here. For me, that truth has a name, and that name held when nothing else did. If you're not there with your faith yet, that's okay. The door is open. But I'm not going to hide what the foundation for me is. Faith is not a side note in this framework. It's what the whole thing is built on. Here's what nobody tells you at the bottom. You can't think your way out of it. You can't sit there and figure out first and then move. That's how men stay stuck for years, waiting to feel ready, waiting for it to make sense, waiting for clarity. Clarity comes after the move, not before it. The first move doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be right. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone watching. It just has to be a move. For me, it was one decision, not a feeling, not a big moment, just a decision. I'm not done. That's it. I don't know what comes next, but I'm not done. And that decision didn't fix anything. It just changed the direction. And that's all it has to do. That's responsibility. Truth without action is just awareness. Responsibility is when truth starts moving. It's the turn from the bottom to what comes next. And what comes next is the last episode of this series. If you're at the bottom right now, hear me. You are not too far gone. The story is not over. The math your brain is running is usually broken tools. What it's telling you is not the truth. I know it feels like the truth. I know it feels final. It's not. If you're thinking about ending it, please reach out right now. Call or text 988. That's the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. It's free. It's available right now. Real people, no judgment. And if you're not in crisis, but you know this road, stay in this series. Episode 5 is next. And what comes after the bottom, the real version, not a victory lap, what becoming actually looks like when it starts from the floor. Subscribe, turn on notifications, share this with someone who has gone quiet. I'll see you in the next one.